Have you seen the brand new estate community being built just outside of Airdrie in Balzac? Well, it's named Goldwyn, and it's going to provide a style of housing that we don't have right now in Airdrie. Early in the development stages right now, there are currently no homes here, but the first homes should start being built this summer, 2023. And let me tell you, you've never seen a neighborhood quite like this one around here. As a local Airdrie realtor specializing in new build purchases, I'm in contact with all of the builders that are building here and with the developer. So if you'd like to receive updates about Goldwyn, please click the link below that takes you to my website to sign up for these updates, and I'll be updating you as soon as I get new information in every phase of this community. So in this video, we're going to do a quick rundown of the entire neighborhood and then go into some information that we currently have about phase 1 of this development. So make sure you stick around for the whole video if you're interested in possibly building a home here. So let's start with location. You're going to find Goldwyn to the south of Airdrie and to the west of Highway number 2. And the best part about this location is it puts you even closer to the city of Calgary than Airdrie is, but you're still just a couple minutes outside of Airdrie and also just a couple minutes from Cross Iron Mills and Costco. So location wise, it's pretty hard to beat the convenience that you're gonna have here in Goldwyn. Now the build out of the community is gonna be slow and steady with many small phases versus a few large phases. The entire build out will consist of about 16 phases, likely spread across 15 years or so, and it looks like each phase is only gonna have about 80 to 120 homes in each one, other than the phases with commercial areas in them, which are going to include even fewer homes. Now the basic concept of the area is large lots, triple and sometimes quadruple garages, and lots of cul-de-sacs. Now these will be estate style homes, meaning higher luxury and many big homes. Now up until this point, Cooper's Crossing in Airdrie has been the luxury go-to, but I think Goldwyn is about to take over as the most prestigious area around. If we take a look at the phase map of the area here, you'll see the areas where there will be ponds and where we'll see many walkout basements backing onto that water. But looking at the phase numbers, most of these homes on the water are going to be in the more early phases of the community, so something to keep in mind if you'd be wanting to back onto water. But in addition to the pond areas, if we pull up the land use concept map, you'll see how much green space is on this map here, and any of that dark green that you see is going to be environmental reserve area, and the light green is parks and open space that will also include the neighborhood's pathway system as well. So any houses backing onto these areas will have plenty of space behind the home to access parks and that walking areas. So if you're not a fan of backing directly onto your neighbors, then you definitely have a lot of options here in Goldwyn. Now if we can get into some of the technicals of the area, Melcor Developments is the owner and developer of the land. Housing will account for about 35% of the area in here, with an average about 4 to 5 living units per acre. And they're going to primarily be single family detached homes with an average lot size being about 30 meters in depth and 18 meters wide, with some a bit smaller and some much larger. Now the signs that they had that you can see from the road right now say that the homes are going to start from the 700s, but these signs were put up about a year and a half ago, and from talking with the builders and the way our market has gone since those signs were put up, I'd expect the starting prices in here to be closer to the 900s by the time they're building, and they'll range to well over $1 million, with square footage for the 2-story homes being planned to start around the 2,100 square foot mark and go up from there. Now for that housing, the primary focus in the area, at least initially, is going to be the estate style detached homes with those triple or bigger garages as I mentioned, but they do have zoning to do semi-detached homes and even modular or tiny homes potentially down the road a bit if they want to have a bit more diversity in the area. But the large majority of the homes in the area will be detached homes on larger lots. And a lot of those higher density options seem to be further down the road for planning, and there's no firm plan for any of that just yet. Now, as for the remaining 65% of the total area, that's going to include over 100 acres of environmental reserve and about 170 acres of industrial space, and then some additional space for a future school and some mixed use spaces. Alright, so now we have a rundown of the whole area. Now let's take take a deeper look into information that we currently have on phase 1. So we know the developer, now let's take a look at the home builders that we're gonna see in the area. Now this could change over time throughout the development of the community, but in the initial phases, this is who we have. And keep in mind that all of these builders in here are either full custom all the time, or they have full custom capabilities. So no matter what you're looking for, as long as it fits within Goldwyn's architectural controls, you're going to be able to do it with one of these builders. So the builders that we have in the lineup right now are Akash Homes, Aspen Creek Designer Homes, Castellano Custom Homes, Green Cedar Homes, McKee Homes, Brilliance Homes, and Sterling Homes. And we're starting to get builder-specific lot plans laying out exactly which lots each specific builder has to build on, and that's exactly going to be the type of information that we will provide to anyone who signs up for our Goldwyn updates using that link below. So make sure you sign up for that. Now, as far as phase 1 goes, we'll put up the community phase map here, and you can see it's on the west side along what will be one of the main entrances into the community. And now let's pull up the phase 1 lot map. And here you can see the breakdown of the lots here in the first phase. Now here we've got a total of 104 lots here in phase 1, with 17 of them being walkout basements and 16 of them having a back lane. And there's one lot, only one in the whole phase, that's gonna have a back lane and a walkout basement. Now we've got 4 cul-de-sacs in this phase, and you can see each one features a centerpiece with a landscaped area in it. So you know these are going to be very good size cul-de-sac turnaround areas in here. Now though the builders don't have lot pricing from the developer yet, we're expecting it any day now, and once the builders have lot pricing, then we're going to have accurate pricing for the homes in the first phase. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm expecting that we'll see homes starting around the 900,000 mark and going up from there. Now, as far as timelines go, originally show homes were expected to be ready and built this summer, but there were some development delays, and now it looks like show home construction will begin in the summer or the fall of this year, and they'll likely be ready around winter or spring 2024. Now keep in mind though, even though the show homes won't be ready yet, they'll likely start selling phase 1 later this spring and through the summer. So if you'd like to buy in Goldwyn and get in on the first phase, where typically the best prices will be found, reach out to me right away so I can help connect you with the right builder and the right lot for your next home. Using a realtor when you're buying or building a home is absolutely free for you, and then you can have a local representative representing your best interest throughout the build. All right, well there you have Goldwyn in a nutshell. More information is coming out all the time, and we're keeping our clients updated as new information comes out. So be sure to click that link below, sign up for our Goldwyn updates on our website, and we'll make sure that we keep you up to date on the area as we get closer and closer to building that first phase. My name is Brad Walker, your favorite Airdrie Realtor. Have a fantastic day, and I look forward to helping you build your dream home in Goldwyn.